So I was thinking that this practice was a habit, right? And that I was ingrained and had this thing going, and totally forgot about it this morning. So I don't know what that means. So yesterday I had said I was going to fast, but I completely forgot that there was a neighborhood gathering going on. One of our neighbors decided to have a holiday party, so we were going over to the neighbor's house yesterday evening, so abandoned that plan. It was, this party, this social gathering. This I could have gone over there and not eaten or had anything to drink, but that would be contrary to the engaging in life events that I want to do. So abandoned that plan. Went ahead and had lunch after realizing that I was not going to be doing the fast that I had intended. So that didn't happen. And it was rest day, right? After having played basketball Saturday, needed some recuperation. I am still in that state, right? So I was thinking I was going to lift weights today. That I was going to lift weights today, but not going to do that either. I am still I'm still feeling it from Saturday and need more recuperation. It's interesting. I've consumed a few John Sonmez, whether they were audio or video or whatever, recently. Heard him talking about some of the just going balls to the wall, and that that he sometimes he felt like he needed some recuperation, but no, he just hit it anyway. And I think this is one place where John and I are not of a like mind. I think there are many, many places where we think exactly the same things, and there's a lot of that. But I think, especially at my ripe old age of 42, that and I mean, having gone through the misery of overtraining in my younger days, and knowing the limitations of the age of my body now. No, when I know that I need rest, that I need rest. So, sorry, John, not subscribing to that same theory of just go, 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 go. Overtraining is a thing, and I don't want to be there. So yeah, I need some more rest today. So I'm going to put off hitting the weights until I guess I'll say tomorrow. Though Tuesday is a basketball day. That's a day that some guys are playing down at a local rec center. And given that I'm going to be leaving town this weekend and going to my parents' house on Saturday, well, actually, I could play Saturday before hitting the road, maybe, unless we're trying to get an early start out. But you know, wife and kids getting an early start, that's a funny thing to say. So yeah, I'll probably play basketball Saturday. So I don't know. I'll make a decision tomorrow morning whether I'm going to go play hoops in the morning or not. If I do that at 5 a.m., probably not much chance. I don't even know if the rec center opens before 5. I don't think there's any chance I'm going to go. Well, I guess I could go hit the weights of the 24-hour fitness. So, but lifting weights before 5 a.m., it could happen. I don't think it is. So I'll probably wind up lifting after playing hoops, which is always a diminished capacity, but maybe that's a good thing. It's not about how much weight you put on the bar. It's about, continuing to progress. And so lifting in a diminished capacity state, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. So yeah, that's the plan. If I'm feeling up for playing basketball tomorrow, I definitely don't feel like I could play today. Family, we went to the party last night. That was, and friends, right, with the neighbors. We don't have deep relationships with our neighbors, but good people, all of them good people. So that was fun to get to have some glasses of wine with the neighbors and stuff. I was probably the only dude drinking wine. It was beer for all the men, but I guess in some ways I'm more like a woman than a man. So that's a whole other topic for another time. But so had a nice time with my wife and with the neighbors, and We live in kind of a funny neighborhood that there aren't really kids the ages of my kids in our immediate circle of neighbors. So when we moved in, most of the families had been long established families with much older kids, the kids who are now off to college and beyond. Actually, I think most of them are out of college by now. They're off, with their careers and all of that kind of stuff. So, and now some newer families have moved in who have much smaller kids than my kids' age. We really don't have, their age around. But they got to play with some smaller kids and do some of that stuff. So didn't see a whole lot of the kids. They were in the basement while the rest of the families were, the parents were chatting and drinking and all that stuff. So that was fun. So uh, gratitude, right? Just having been to a social gathering last night, right? I want to express gratitude for that. Don't do enough of that kind of stuff. Probably, I've kind of in some of these journals talked about how my friends are Skype friends more than face-to-face friends, and I've said that I'm okay with that, and I am, but there's really something to be said for those types of gatherings and just talking to people face to face. So maybe need to do more of that. But today, just want to express gratitude for having had the opportunity to do that last night. Very joyous and generous of our neighbors to host such a gathering. So good stuff.